My name's Chas Bruns. I'm just a goofy guy who loves to travel, and just like you, I want to see as much of the world as I can. The only difference is I happen to be a filmmaker, and I bring my camera pretty much everywhere, which means you're going to get to find out some of the best places in the world to eat, some of the best people in the world to meet,
howdy, partner,
and where to go to have a damn good time. And the best part is, I'm gonna show you how to do it all dirt cheap.
Bonjour!
Welcome to Montreal, a French-speaking city full of art. I don't always understand it, but I always enjoy it. I'm traveling with my friend Ryan Curlis, and we're making our way from Quebec City. If you want to watch that episode, click the link to my main page below. We're headed to check into our first hostel, the Samesun. It was clean, more like a hotel than a hostel. Even had a bar in the lobby. Outdoor patio, free breakfast, all the amenities. And check out this friggin' shower. It sprayed me from like 14 different directions. Loved it. We got a private room with 2 beds for $48 US per person. Now that we're all checked in, we're going for a stroll in La Fontaine Park. Tons of music, art, and culture going on here. And if you watch my show, you know I love parks. Why is that? Because they're free. And you can't beat free.
Bonjour, we love the park.
Not a bad view. Now I'm headed to meet my friend Chris for lunch. Check out those socks. Oh yeah. You can find this restaurant in the middle of the park. I got a ham sandwich with a salad for $6.24 US. Not a bad place to spend the afternoon. We just took an Uber for $6.24 US to meet my friend Justin at Montreal. This is a track from Ryan's band, Chris Ross in the North. I thought it was fitting for a beautiful day on top of a mountain. Montreal is the tallest point in the city. Quite the view. Justin's always breaking the rules. What a daredevil. And I'm always eating cheap food. Life's good.
$1.33.
Now we're taking the subway for $2.53 US to the Gay Village. Gonna check out some art. It's mostly known for its bars and restaurants, but it's also just cool to walk around. We found a free outdoor art gallery. The outdoor art gallery concept is open 24/7.
It's great.
After getting our fill of art, we headed over to a park where we were told there would be a free circus show. During the summer, there's pretty much a new festival once a week. Right now, it's the Montreal Cirque Festival. We're going to get some food at the Resto Bar Café while we wait for it to start. For $3.12 US, you get a huge basket of fries.
C'est très bon.
Beer for $4.29 US, and to top it all off, you can watch the show from their patio.
Merci d'être venu.
Chris, what are we doing?
Love jazz. Shots.
Who doesn't love shots and jazz? It was a packed house and everyone was having a great time. Kind of felt like New York and Paris had a baby. I was totally into it. The $3 shots were also pretty cool. Now it's time for some Montreal facts. The population of the city is 1.8 million. It's the second largest French-speaking city in the world behind Paris, and it has the most restaurants per capita of any city in Canada.
Hey, why don't you go camping? There's a pretty good place outside Montreal. It's pretty cheap. It's $30 a night, so if you want to go, it's very fun.
Let's do it.
Hey, how are those hot dogs?
C'est très bon. Ooh la la. J'ai rendezvous avec the hot dog.
Okay, so my French sucks, but those hot dogs were a great price. We're camping. You gotta have hot dogs. Check out Chris's new tent. She's very proud of it.
That is the easiest tent pickup setup ever. Boom, done.
Got our tent set up, beautiful weather, $43 for 2 nights of camping. Chris from the Ireland episode has come to join us for more debaucherousness. It's gonna be good.
While I'm showing you the campground, check out Ryan's other band, Armies.
I loved all my rivals, kept them closer than friends.
You can download it at wearearmies.com.
Cooking up $1.50 gas station hot dogs. So healthy. 30 minutes from downtown Montreal.
If you don't have a car, we're told you can take the city bus to the campground, but you can also just stay at the hostel we already showed you. We just love camping. Chris practiced her French on the way back into town. We were headed to the Biosphere for a quick pic. The museum on the inside is $11.70 US, but we were cool getting a free photo.
I don't even know if we're supposed to be here, but it's big and it's cool.
We left the Biosphere to go check out the Biodome. Justin rented a city bike one way for $2.30 US and met us there. The Biodome costs $15.80 US to get in, but check their website because they usually have one free day a year. And if you come in winter, it's a great way to escape the cold. It's like a tropical paradise in here. If you're single, I imagine it's a great place to bring a date. And it's full of all the fish and wildlife you could ever want to see.
There.
Poison tree frog. I tried to name the rest of these animals for you, but in the Thailand episode, I called a monitor lizard a Gila monster and never heard the end of it in the YouTube comments. In my defense though, a local guy in a park bench told me it was a Gila monster. What can I say? I'm no Steve Irwin. But I do love animals. Speaking of animals and angry YouTube comments, let's end the debate right here and now. Dogs are cooler than cats. End of story. And in case you still needed proof, here's a video of my dog Lucy eating some wild Maine blueberries and holding my hand. Literally the best dog ever. No cat comes close. Now that I've ended that debate, check out the Olympic pool next door to the Biodome.
For $6, you can swim in an Olympic pool.
It was actually $6.52 Canadian, so it's $5.08 US. Once we finished at Olympic Stadium, we headed back into town to check out Old Montreal. Back in 1605, Samuel de Champlain set up a fur trading post at Place Royale, now known as Old Montreal. From there, the city grew and grew. It's a little overrun with tourists, but I kind of like the hustle and bustle. There's art and artists everywhere. And of course, it doesn't cost a penny to walk around. You never know what you might stumble across. Obviously, there's music and art, but Montreal is also known as the fashion hub of Canada. We ran into model Piper Roseboom doing a photo shoot in the old city. Looking good. We wanted to thank Jessica for telling us about the campsite, so we headed into the Keg Steakhouse to grab some grub.
Bienvenue au Keg Steakhouse.
I got a salad with bread and butter for $7 US. Ryan spent $10 on some delicious calamari, but if you don't want to splurge, I've got another option for you. Marche Aux Fruits de la Place Des Cartier. They've got delicious fruit smoothies for $4.75 US. And since I've been living off a diet of hot dogs and beer, I figure it's about time to get something healthy. I'll end this segment with a street band, rockin' the pan flute. Let's check out the Notre-Dame Basilica. Only $4.68 US. Construction began back in 1824. Upon its completion, the church was the largest in North America, and it remained the largest for over 50 years. Pope John Paul II changed the status to Basilica when he visited back in 1982. I attempted to go in the confessional and divulge my dirty deeds, but it was locked. At least I tried. After the Basilica, we decided to walk around town and stumbled upon another Cirque performance. They do performances all week throughout the city, so make sure to check their calendar. From there, we hit up the Museum of Contemporary Art. It's half off on Wednesdays after 5 p.m., so we only paid $5.85 US. And yes, those are taxidermied animals you're seeing. They're the work of artist Abbas Ahavan. A little creepy, but I thought they were awesome. I walked into a room where some old televisions were submerged in water inside a bunch of empty barrels with a video of a guy sleeping. The art of Bill Viola. All kinds of interesting stuff here. My favorite was the statue by David Altman. After the museum, it was time to eat. We were meeting up with my friends Piper and Shannon at The Warehouse.
She thought that this would be a good place to eat because it's $5 meals.
Yeah, and it's great food and service.
So I thought Chas might like it.
Yeah.
They were right. I loved it here. Everything on the menu was $5, which means $3.90 US. My friend and restaurateur Jiro Rostana also swung by. He loves spaghetti. And that's our friend Meg, and our friend Sherry, and our friend Terry. Somehow the group just kept growing. $3 shots, anyone? After stuffing our faces on a bunch of cheap dishes, there was only one thing left to do: continue drinking. And we really had no choice.
And bananas!
Ryan was wearing his drinking shirt. Arcade Montreal, baby. $5.46 US gets you unlimited gameplay. And sometimes they'll let you in for free past 1. And they've got delicious spicy Caesars. I want to get the high score. Not even close. And one last shot for a nightcap.
Hot dog a day keeps the doctor away, baby.
It's our final day in Montreal and we're headed to the waterfront. You can climb to the top of the Montreal Clock Tower for free. Here's the view. Let's go walk around down there. Or roll around, whatever you prefer. There's a ton of stuff to do. They've got a labyrinth, a zip line, paddle boats, and a Ferris wheel. Lots of shops, games, and rides. I wanted to get on the train, but they were all booked up. If you're not down for physical activity, you can always grab some grub at their food trucks. It was looking pretty good, but Justin wanted Chinese, so we were headed to Chinatown. I was trying to think of something funny to say for this clip, but I was going to let it speak for itself. Chinatown, best breakfast pastries in the city. They've got a million of them. My favorite are the ones with custard or coconut, but you really can't go wrong. They're all delicious.
77 cents US.
Now that we've eaten about 30,000 calories apiece, we're going to head over to do some free Tai Chi and burn off some fat. Word of advice, you might not want to try this after eating 3 hot dogs and 4 pastries. I could barely bend over. Chris found some cheap souvenirs.
Postcard, 2 magnets. It's only $4.66 US.
Next up was some Kam Fung dim sum. How could we eat more, you ask? How could we not eat more is the real question. And this is one of Justin's favorite places to eat in Chinatown, so we couldn't pass it up.
So we wanted lunch in Chinatown, dim sum, $2 to $5 each round. Excellent deal.
The best way to eat dim sum is with a group of friends. That way you can each order something and then share it with each other. We pretty much got one of everything. They were all great, but my favorite by far was the fried squid. Chewy deliciousness. Now we're headed to the Village au Pied-du-Courant. It's an awesome outdoor hipster bar under a bridge with $3 shots.
Let the games begin.
There was free basketball. Check out this shot. It got me pretty excited to join in until this happened. Ouch. The camera hit me right between the eyes. She felt really bad about it, and at least she found me a Band-Aid. My favorite part by far was the food. They grow everything on site. Not only is it healthy, but it tastes good too. I got a garden salad rice bowl for $6.24.
A manja.
Delicious.
I was so excited I almost dropped my fork. We're about to go bar hopping back in Old Montreal, but before we do, I want to show you everything this place has to offer. It's huge. They've got free art installations, DJs spinning tunes all day, and you can even bring your dog. And of course, there's dancing. Bob was a little better at it than me. Look at him go. If I had to pick a spot, this is probably my favorite place to drink in Montreal. The best part? It's free. And you can't beat free. We stuck around for the sunset, and it was beautiful. We took another shot and did a little more dancing. Time to go bar hopping. We're headed to the Crème de la Crème Café, $3.90 a shot. The shots were starting to kick in. We were headed to the next place. If you're into gaming, you might want to check out the Meltdown esports bar. The last time I was really addicted to a game was Call of Duty 4. I don't really play anymore, but if I did, I would come here. This place was rocking. Meg found a birthday hat, and you know what that means. Time for some birthday shots. Now on to Abreuvoir. The promoter here liked us so much, he bought us a round of shots. No more shots for me. I'm feeling good. I left one of my favorite bars for last, the Trash Bar.
Hello.
Your eyes did not deceive you. There is an indoor skate park, and as far as I know, it's the only bar in Montreal that has one. If you want to drop in, just pay $2.34 US. Yes, those are bras hanging from the ceiling. You don't need a bra to dance. I feel like if the Lost Boys from Peter Pan ever turned 21, this would be their bar. PBRs are only $1.56 US. That's the end of the episode. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And remember, you can do this too.
Sad street out in the parking lot. I want one.
I feel like you're waiting for me to do something. It's not gonna happen. Something's happened behind me. I don't know what it is.
She got up without a word.
Taking this to the campsite. Till later.
I listened for the soft goodbye I never heard. She slipped on her dress
And bananas.
and grabbed her keys. Got in the car and forgot about me.